on another adventure, but it's a short one. I'm out of breath already. We are hiking from the Andy Layne Trail in Virginia to Daleville. I think it's like, on gut hooks, it's a total of, I think, 13 miles. So the Andy Layne Trail is really steep, hilly. So we already went up one little tiny hill. We were planning on just doing a short hike today, the 3.5 miles to a campsite. But we drove up here and I was on call last night. Didn't sleep well, so we took a short hike today. Then tomorrow will be the longer one. Back into town. A beautiful day after Thanksgiving. We are opting outside. And as soon as I catch my breath, I'll be able to talk a little bit better. But anyway, beautiful weather, nice, partly sunny day. So I'll catch up with you later. We've been hiking for about an hour, and it's about 1 o'clock now, so we decided to stop and have lunch. We picked up these little peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from a gas station, and they're pretty good, from Sheets. A lot of people out here today on the trail because it's nice. It's a little cloudy, overcast, but cool. Nothing real hot, but it's really pretty out here. Look out that way right there. Isn't that pretty? So we're going to be going up this hill. You cannot, well, it's the mountain. You can't appreciate it on the video, but it's 1.2 miles straight up. And there's these stairs that we have to go up. That's going to be the roughest part of the whole hike. So it's a good thing that we're doing it the first day.
Nope.
Okay, we are finally off And we're on the AT now. And got about half a mile to the place where we're going to put up the tent. It's the Lambert Meadows shelter, and there's some tenting spots. It's right by a creek, and it should be nice. Seeing a lot of people out on the trail today, as I said earlier. It's a beautiful day, and if you ever get a chance to come up here, you should, and you like hiking, you should try the Andy Layne trail. It's hard. Last year when we did it, we went the opposite way, and even though it was challenging, it's a lot easier going from McAfee Knob, Tinker's Cliff, and then down Andy Layne instead of the way we came. All right, see you in a little bit. Here we are at our little campsite at the Lambert Meadows. Got a nice fire pit. It's chilly. I think it's just perfect really though, but a fire would be good today. We got here in less than 3 hours hike, 3.5 miles. It was good. A couple of people are here. So we're walking down from our campsite. We're right beside a creek. I've got some of my clothes hanging up to dry because I sweat. You can see 2 other tents right there. And then here's our tent with our new chairs I'll tell you about when we get back. And we've made some English Irish tea. English tea with some Jameson in it to relax. And right beside this little babbling brook or creek, whatever you want to call it. It's really pretty here. The shelter is up there. And I met somebody on the trail as we're hiking. Right there you can see the shelter. Right there. Right there. And it was a mom and a son, young son, and she said that they stayed here last night. They tented, and that there were a lot of people in the shelter. Anyway, I like these trees that have knots in them. They're like knotty trees. I like those. There's a whole bunch of them here, you can see. But there's I'm taking you down here because there's a lot of campsites here for tenting. If you wanted to, if the one that I have and the others are taken. I didn't even know about this last year because we got here late. Anyway, there's some log and a little fire pit there. And we're still right beside of the creek. And the AT goes right there. You can see the white blaze right there. Well, that's what we'll be following tomorrow when we get back on the trail. Anyway, this is nice. You know, people, they know about this, which is on gut hooks. So anyway, we're gonna go back up to the campsite and just relax and have dinner before it gets dark. it seems that every time we come backpacking, we pick up some new piece of gear. And this trip's no different. So we have two new camp chairs. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay. From REI. And in that little quick video earlier when we were putting up our tent, we were also putting these up. So they're very easy to put up. They weigh 1 pound. And sometimes whenever you're going on a hike and you're just sitting at camp, you need something like a chair that's giving you a little bit of back support like this. This is good for that. We used to have this other chair that we would take, and it was just so heavy. How much did it weigh?
They were 2 1/4 pounds a piece.
That was too much weight.
That's 5 pounds for both of them.
Yeah. And sometimes he'd carry mine because I didn't want to carry them. But anyway, you never know if you're going to have like a place that has a rock or a log to sit on. And when we did Max Patch to Hot Springs, I sat on a log and got chair bites, and that was awful. Anyway, so we got these chairs from REI. They're expensive, but it goes like we get reward points if you're a member at REI. So I'm gonna get me a light backpack whenever I get that refund check back from REI. But anyway, they're comfortable, and so it's a luxury item. Sometimes that's what you do when you go out. If you want a luxury item, whatever it is, then it's your hike. Hike your hike, as they say. And if you want to take it and you can carry it up the mountains and hike with it, then that's fine. But 1 pound is better than the
2 1/4.
2 1/4. I was happy and proud. My pack weight before water today when we left the house was like 21 pounds. And that's good, especially for one night. Our typically the like sleep system weighs more, especially in the winter, because I do have my 15-degree bag, and I brought my liner too. So that's a little bit. There's some weight with that. In the summer, you can get by with a little bit less weight. But anyway, and then these chairs were a pound because everything adds up. All the weight adds up. And then we carry 2 liters of water in a piece. And I think a liter of water is like 2.2 pounds, something like that. So it wasn't that bad as far as the weight. It did slow us down some going up the Andy Layne Trail, which is very challenging. On the All Trails app, it rates it as strenuous, and it is strenuous. But you know what? We saw all kinds of people there. We saw little kids. I saw this guy in coveralls, and he looked like he was. I was hot. I don't know if he was, but I mean, you see all kinds of people. I saw the one that really I didn't like. It was this guy, and he was very fit, and he had on jeans and like Docksider shoes and no socks, and his girlfriend or the woman he was with was listening to Christmas music, and they were both taking, like, when we were up on those stairs, they were taking like 2 or 3 at a time. So he put us all to shame. Good for him, right? So anyway, we are just chilling here until it's time to eat dinner, and we're going to have lasagna from the Mountain House Foods, and that's pretty good. So check you later. We're leaving Lambert Meadows. We're headed into Daleville, so we got about 10 miles to go. There's really nice campsites all around. This one's right off of the AT. Anyway, it's a nice sunshiny day. Probably in the 50s. Probably going to get hot. But anyway, we met some nice people last night as they were coming in. A big group from, it was about 4 of them actually, from Detroit, Michigan. And they were going to hike back up to McAfee Knob, which I think we are about maybe 6 or 7 miles away from that, south. And one of their friends was going to propose to his girlfriend on the top of the knob. So that was nice. There's a nice picnic area right there and bear box. So that's nice. You can put your food there overnight so the bears won't get it. You don't have to worry about hanging it. Nice rocks up there. There's a 2-night camping limit. Very nice. Met some guys last night from Washington, D.C. They hiked up to Tinker's Cliff last night also, and well, yesterday afternoon, and then camped out across the creek from us. Then there was a young lady who was backpacking by herself. She was doing the Triple Crown Loop. And then there was another couple that we saw. Anyway, it's a nice morning for a hike. Most of the trail today is going to be downhill. So our plan is to get into Daleville. I'm hoping to get in there by 2 or 3. Since it looks like it might be easy. I might have to retract those words, but according to Gut Hooks, it looks easy. And there's a Mexican restaurant nearby, and I want me a Mexican steak with some shrimp. And then we'll check into our hotel and go back home tomorrow. All right, check you later. This hike is a good hike. Sorry about the sun. So far, I would rate it easy to moderate. Gentle inclines, gentle declines or descents. Path has is leafy, and pine needles are lining the path and on the path. It makes it easy. like looking back at progress, seeing where we came from and where we're headed. So I'll see you up there soon. So we're still on the trail, as you can see. It's really pretty. It's always pretty. The sun's back there. There's a lake back there. You can't see it very well because of the sun. We just ran into some thru hikers. With my shadow. We ran into some thru hikers, and one was from North Carolina, from down in Greenville, and one, I don't know where he was from, but he had on a kilt. So I asked him if I could take his picture because I see a lot of people, well, not tons of people, but a lot of men in kilts on the trail. So if I see one, I like to take a picture. And anyway, he was nice enough to let me take his picture, so I'll show it to you after this video. We're at Hay Rock now. We've had some pretty sights. I didn't realize we'd have as many as we'd have on this part of the trail. I'll try to get that. Over there is a lake or some kind of body of water that we've been seeing. It's pretty. There's Hay Rock. We're gonna stop for a snack. We made really good time. And it's a nice place to sit. I'll probably come right down here to that old rock. But yeah. Want to sit here?
I'm trying to find some in the sunshine.
You. I get hungry when I hike. I gotta have snacks. So I got a tuna packet I'm gonna eat and some barbecue Fritos. They're hard to find too. So when I find them, I get them. All right. Check you later. Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, you can see the lake. All right, check you later. shimmy down. I did it. So we are about 1.5 miles, I think, away from Daleville. It's been going downhill for a while. This has been a good hike. There's definitely been some challenging spots, like right there, my foot got caught in a root. But anyway, some challenging spots. But overall, I would rate this moderate to challenging. So we're going to hike in a little bit and check into our room, take showers, and then go get some Mexican food.